Hey, do you want to learn how to burn your Palo Santo the right way? Well, in this video, we're gonna, oh, hey,
Maxine, what are you doing in my video?
just participating.
Oh, right, I love it. If you don't know, Maxine is my producer. She's usually behind the camera. Are you sticking around today? What are we doing though?
Well, I want to learn how to burn Palo Santo the right way because you told me that most people burn it the wrong way.
It's true. So do you want to stay or?
I'm going to go back to producing.
All right, but thank you for starting the introduction.
Good luck.
Thank you. A lot of people burn Palo Santo, but they don't burn it correctly. And there's a variety of reasons why people don't burn it correctly. Number one, they don't burn it sustainably. And number two, they don't make the benefit of practicing mindfulness and presence when they're burning their Palo Santo. So I just want to talk about those two things. Number one, how do you burn it? And number two, how does Palo Santo help with your presence and mindfulness? What you want to do to burn this sustainably is pretend that you're lighting a cigarette. And what I mean by that is, I know it's a weird example because this is Hollywood, so sorry Hollywood for comparing you to a cigarette, but what you want to do is make sure that the entire stick doesn't turn black, which is what I often see with a lot of people, the spiritual people, the people who don't know how to light Palo Santo. So when you light it, just make sure you, number one, dust off any of the resin, because guys, ashes don't burn. So a lot of people are like, hey, my Palo Santo doesn't burn properly. Tap it off. Tap off all of the white stuff. That's the ashes. Get your flame going and don't go in. And weirdly, a lot of people do go in because they light into a candle, which you don't want to do. When you light this thing, you don't want the entire stick to turn black, because what you're doing is that you're contaminating the resin and the essential oils that are within this beautiful stick. So how do you burn it? You take it and you only light the tip, and you simply are lighting the tip. When the fire goes off, the smoke appears, and the smoke has so many benefits. And if you didn't know, you can actually just take the piece of wood and smell it, and you still get to benefit from the aromatherapy benefits that come. All right, so that is how to light it. Fire gazing is so good for you. Looking at the fire is really good for your eyes. It's a very calming exercise. It truly is a form of mindfulness and presence. So all I'm doing right now is kind of playing with the fire, bringing out the little bit of the pyromaniac in me, and I'm simply lighting just the surface area. Given this is a fresh burn, there is black smoke coming up, but as I continue to burn that, the smoke is going to be white. The first burn is usually quite black, but after this is done, it will turn white. And I don't know how much you can see. Maxine's behind the camera doing her job now, but I'm literally burning this as evenly as possible, and now I've let it out. Whew, look at all of that smoke, which is amazing. And also another amazing way to practice mindfulness. One thing that people don't know, the biggest and scariest thing is sometimes people buy Palo Santo, which is just the wood that hasn't grown for a long time and it's been cut, and people actually take the wood and they submerge it in fragranced oils, which offers that Palo Santo smell. But imagine if you wanted to make a tea out of that, and actually what's in your Palo Santo is chemicals. Like, that is not good. What you're getting from Grounded 1002 is actually organic SERFOR certified wood. So either you burn it, either you smell it, either you put it in your tea, and you know that you're getting something high quality, not the synthetic stuff that people use to fill the sticks. So just keep that in mind when you're making your next purchase. A lot of people are like, what's the difference between sage and Palo Santo and incense? So let me break it down. Sage and Palo Santo are raw materials. Like, sage is sage that's bundled together. Palo Santo, a piece of wood, literally a piece of wood, versus incense is raw materials like sage, Palo Santo, jasmine, roses, crushed and binded into usually a toxic material that makes the burn go evenly. Right? When you light sage, it's a leaf. It's a little bit moist. It will burn through quite quickly. Versus when you light Palo Santo, wood is simply a collection of several different fibers that go together. So it does stop burning because there's air in between each of these. Sage is a raw material. Palo Santo is a raw material. Incense is not a raw material. You can burn any dry item that you have. You could burn a cinnamon stick. You could burn dry lavender. And just how you drink a tea, each raw item has its own set of benefits. So the benefits that you get from Palo Santo are quite different than the benefits that you would get from sage. each of the 3 forests that we've picked our Palo Santo from, number one, they're SERFOR certified, so they're organic, they're grown with care, but each tree is surrounded by different vegetation, which completely changes up the way that the Palo Santo smells. So just think of honey. If you have bees pollinating on lavender, your honey is going to taste like lavender. So that's kind of similar to how Palo Santo works, which is why we've curated sticks coming from different forests. There are a ridiculous amount of benefits that also complement burning Palo Santo, and with each of our packs of Palo Santo, you actually get a 24-page booklet that talk about the scientific benefits that you get, that, to calm down your nervous system, to make you feel relaxed. It's actually science that's being studied. I'm not going to get into that because you'll simply get the book, but it's like having a delivery of 3 different styles of wine sent to you, except you're not getting drunk and the edge is coming off. But what's more important is that you're getting organic SERFOR certified sticks coming from 3 different forests. And yeah, I hope you get this and just get the benefits from it. If you're interested in getting the sticks, you could find us at www.grounded10021002.com. So I mean, I could talk about Palo Santo forever and ever and ever. So I've only mentioned a few little tips. If there's something you want to know specifically, please leave a comment down below and I'm happy to answer those questions. I'd love to know what you think. And if you've made it here, please like and subscribe. I would love if you would. And yeah, see you in our next video. Peace and rock with care.